Hey guys, this is Mary Jane, and we are now on our 8th video on how to speak English well. To improve, you have to improve your spoken fluency by copying a native English model. In order to speak English well, you need a correct native model to follow. It's really the same way children acquire a language by imitating their parents and others around them. So you can learn English through regular exposure to native English content. This can be through text, audio, or even video, and interaction with a tutor or friends. So before you choose a model to focus on, you may like to consider the tips that we are going to provide. So let's have 26. Choose one national branch of English. So there can be significant differences between British and American English in terms of vocabulary, pronunciation, and even in grammar. Confusion often arises when learners mix different types of English together, especially when they're speaking and writing the language. So, to avoid this, consider which national variety of English you prefer, or maybe something that suits your needs the best. And then make this the starting point for selecting a suitable model. All right, moving on. Let me put that here. All right, okay, here. Next, 27. Finding a native model or tutor to guide your learning. Having your own native English tutor can be a great way of ensuring regular speaking practice and error correction. So, this tutor can act as your native model and point of reference, as well as boosting your motivation and interest in the language. You could also choose a model like a BBC newsreader, your YouTube star, or a famous celebrity if you have access to enough video and audio material. So this person should be a native speaker with standard English, but also someone who can, yes, perhaps somebody that you really admire too. 28. Try the shadowing method. So start by finding a short piece of audio or video clip by a native English speaker. This could be around 30 to 60-second passage from an audiobook or a very short comedy sketch from YouTube. Listen or watch this several times until you are familiar with it and you have clear understanding of its meaning. So you have to pay attention on how the speaker uses intonation, emphasis, and pauses. Perhaps you can also make some notes on paper and transcribe the passage so you also have a visual text to work from too. Now, try to shadow the speaker by repeating the passage in exactly the same manner and with the same pronunciation. You may like to record yourself doing this so you can then compare your version against the original, the original to see where you can improve further and yes, you can make it better on your next attempt. Next, let's have 29. Keep working towards native fluency. Unless you have spent your formative part of childhood living in a majority English speaking country, it is very unlikely that you will become a 100% native speaker. So just really set realistic study goals for yourself and work towards these over time. Every learner is capable of achieving fluent English, and some even reach near native proficiency. Hot tip: if you're worried about your pronunciation at advanced level, consider hiring a speech therapist who specializes in accent reduction. But bear in mind that the majority of native English tutors will not have the specialist skills required to provide more than general pronunciation training and error correction.